All right, here we are. This video is gonna be a little different. It's gonna be a little change of pace. We're gonna be doing my comics. This is something I started about 2 weeks ago. Basically started when I was in Omaha. When I was in Omaha, I was looking for Pokemon cards. Didn't find Pokemon cards. What I found was there's some pretty fucking cool comics. So that's my new collection. I have some more stuff toward the end, but we'll get there when we get there. First comic that we have is Rick and Morty Dungeon and Dragons. Love this comic. Look at the artwork, plus the foil. That foil is so nice. I love this. I don't know too much about Rick and Morty's comics. I'm gonna guess they're pretty new, but yeah, there's a Rick and Morty comic. It's pretty nice. Next we got a DC comic, The Unkillables. This comic essentially is, what if DC heroes didn't save the world, and what happens after that? So there's a lot of, this is a cool timeline, cool reality within the DC universe. As you can see, it's a Wonder Woman, and as you can see, it's a It kind of like appearance. You can see his little red marks, It. Then of course the writing appears, the writing the movie has. It's a pretty cool comic. Oh, there's one like that too. It's a cheetah, the one that fights Wonder Woman in her comics. It's a cool one. I want to get that one as well. Here's Spawn. This is a great I love these comics. They're so detailed, especially the sketch art. There's some good like colored art, but with these ones, they're just the detail. It's something I love about these Spawn arts. And I mean, it's Spawn. I remember watching the movie when I was younger. Many people don't like it, but to me, it was fucking, yeah, I liked it. It was a pretty good movie. Had comedy, had, the gore, the, what would you call it? I don't think it was really gore, but it was dark. Spawn's a dark character. He's a general of hell, essentially. So it's pretty good artwork right here. In this book, I think he's dealing with drugs or something like that. I forget what the story's about, but yeah, it's a pretty good artwork. The next one we got is Codename Wolverine Top Secret. And this one I'll actually take out with the case. Or the wrapping, the sleeve, I should say. This one's pretty nice. It's a die cut. So basically when you open it up, there's the art inside. As you can see, there's the die cut. Here's like, it's like his file, basically. See, there's the reference to the Japan visit. I don't know if you guys watched the movie, but he visits Japan, whatever. Some more visits down here. Here's the pictures. Here's his, what do you call it? And fuck, I don't know what the fuck the metal he's made out of. Fuck, I don't even fucking know. I'll try it. There's that. There's his agency, Canada Secret. So it's a pretty nice comic. You can see some of the artwork inside. It's a pretty good book. Basically what's happening in this one is he goes back to the research where he was made, or like when he got his metal bones and whatnot. I don't think it's metal bones. I think it's his, like a casing around his bones. I think his actual bones are still bone, but he kind of got like armor around his bones. I think that's something within the universe that they figured out. But yeah, this is a good book. I love this one. And if you didn't notice, but it's like a file, like it's a legit file. That's why they have it like top secrets, whatever. You can see the file, you can see the paperclip, whatever. This is a good, I love this one. Oh, the last one we got here is Sabretooth. I forget within the universe if Sabretooth is Wolverine's brother. I think he is. They're related in some way. I know in the movie they're brothers. I don't know if it's something they made up, but I think they are brothers. From my memory, they are. Alright, here's Sabretooth. It's same as the other one, the die cut. Here's the die cut. And this one, I believe, he gets kidnapped or abducted. They put a bomb on him, and they want him to do something. That's essentially the story for this one. Nice. I like the red, the bright red on here. Oh, I gotta take the thing out. Here's another one I'll take out just because of the die cut, and there's an art on the back. Some of these just have ads on the back, so there's really no point showing the back. But there's the artwork he has on the back. And we're watching the old X-Men, and the old X-Men, he looks like this, but in the newer Wolverine, they casted a new guy, and he's not so much to the character on this one, but still a pretty good character in the movie. Here's the artwork. See if I can block the light. It's nice artwork. Show you guys some of the pictures inside. Like I said, what the fuck? Look at this ad. Alright. And as you can see right here, it says superhero for the 90s. During the 90s, oh wait, I'll tell you after this, essentially. But yeah, see, just drinking, boozing, gets hit with it. And he's out. Gets kidnapped. Oh, look at that art at the end. Yeah, here he gets kidnapped. Put a bomb in him. They want him to do whatever. I forget what they want to do. He has to like break into somewhere. That's all I know for sure. I should quit pulling these somewhere. The artwork. It's the Wolverine fighting Sabretooth. So that's a pretty good comic. Like I said, about before it was during the 90s is what they call the Dark Ages, or basically the decline of comics. What happened is in the 90s, they were doing a lot of different things, because in the 90s, that's when people started realizing, collectors and investors started realizing the value in comic books. And with these comics, you can see, you know, the cutouts. That was like the gimmicks they were trying to make. Today, I like them, but today a lot of people, you know, find value in it somehow. Some people, not everyone. Of course, there's people who will say, oh, the old comics, this and that. But what was happening, they were trying different things, trying, you know, foil, you know, the shiny reflective stuff. They were trying, you know, bringing in more like sexual comics. You know, Chaos Comics was a good comic around this time, in my opinion, because they brought in Lady Death, which is more sexual. It's alright. It's probably just what it drives on. But one that I liked from Chaos Comics was Evil Ernie. Evil Ernie has some great artworks. And he's just, I mean, it's just a crazy aspect to bring into comics. And then you have, you know, Smiley, that's another one. Chaos Comics did a lot of different things, and I think in the long run, it'll help comics, but at the time, people didn't really like some of the things they were doing and the sexual aspect of it. But I think it's really gonna help it. But yeah, that's what happened in that era. Marvel tried to do a bunch of gambles, which resulted in them in lawsuits and stuff like that. They didn't really hurt from it, but they didn't really gain from it. They kind of stayed the same. I almost pushed them under. They went in a pretty sick legal battle from what I've heard about it. DC Comics kind of, like I said, they stayed the same too. I feel like they gained more after the fact, and all the aftermath. They probably were better off in the end, but yeah, that happened. there's a lot of buyouts from Marvel in that time too, where they bought companies trying to get their technology, which it wasn't. They were just trying to get the rights to their comics and their ideas. There was just a lot of different things they were trying during that period, and it kind of caused the crash, you know. And the comics it's kind of mixed up on where I've heard it from. I guess it just depends on who you hear it from. The stories around that time weren't that good either. So you were really trying to collect for art or anything that you could find, and you know, it was kind of struggling at that time. So I don't collect, you know, the golden age or silver age that's like before the 90s, you know, World War II, when they were like first coming out with comics, and comics were kind of like kids were getting this and that. And during World War II, the comics were, you know, being thrown out just because when parents want to like clean up the house and get rid of toys and this, that, comics are kind of like the first things to go, you know, just throw it in the trash. And during the war effort, they were donating these comics paper to the war. So when you see old comics, it's because, and their price is going, it's because there's none of them there. There's nothing, you know, they threw them away or repurposed them. So the ones that you do have that might be near mint or that might be perfect, they're going to be like few. I think one of the rarest comics, I think there's only like 50 of the most expensive ones. So it's pretty hard to get those. There's a lot of comics that come out. People just love the artworks, and that's kind of what drives the price with some of the comics. So this is for now a less expensive collection that I'm gonna be doing. So it's pretty fun. You know, I have a lot of comics I could show you guys, and I hope I can share you some history and some just the stories of the comics I get. So like I said, some of these I don't like open and read. Some of them I just kind of like how they are. But I'll open some of them and read them. I like the Spawn ones a lot, you know, watching a movie, like I said in the past. But since we're done with that, we'll go on to the piece I was talking about in the beginning, is my other collection. This is not so much something I actively do. Like if I buy shirts, if I buy, you know, anything from a website or from a company, and they have pins. I love pins because I can put them on my box that I have up here, and they're just simple, you know, little pieces of artwork, you know. And this one I got for free with my ones that I got. Little TV, little alien, little cow being abducted. Is it a cow? I think it's a cat. Cat being abducted. Focus, fucker. But yeah, there's the one pin. I'll get the other free one I got. Here's the other free one. It's the snake eating out its tail infinity sign. Essentially, I think it stands for, you know, the life, you know, infinite cycle of life and death. The snake dance. There's another one. This one's the one I bought. The dragon. Love the colors on it. It's pretty cool. If it's Japanese, I'll usually get stuff that's Japanese because just the artwork and their design and the way they do things. Like, look at this one. I forget the art piece that has this wave. There's a certain wave. Fuck, I don't know what the hell it's called. There's a certain art piece and it's pretty cool, and I've seen it a lot recently. I don't know what it's called. I forget. Here's another one. Pigeon with a nuke. And this is the company, Strike Gently Company. Arco, you want to call it. I think they make just pins, from what I've seen. Maybe they make more. I guess I didn't really look anything into besides the pin. So this is the last one. The mask knife. It's pretty cool. But yeah, that's my side collection. And then like my new collection. I'm starting with comics. It's pretty fun. I have a lot more comics that I could show you guys. Let me know if you guys want to see that. I think I'm gonna post it regardless anyway though, because I mean, it's content. It's pretty cool anyway too. I got a lot of cool comics. I have a lot of Chaos comics that are here and that are coming. I want to show you especially the Evil Ernie ones. Evil Ernie is pretty cool. I remember seeing the Smiley comic in school one time, and I read that. It was pretty crazy. I also read that Overwatch one that was in the library. That was pretty cool. I think that's Overwatch. Oh no, not Overwatch. Watchmen. Watchmen comic. That's pretty good. If you guys didn't watch the movie of Watchmen, that's a pretty good movie. You guys should go watch that. It's kind of, I don't know if you could call DC dark. I guess there is dark moments in DC, but this is like the pretty good part of DC, I think. I think comics are so restricted sometimes on what they can show and do, just because it's kind of directed toward kids, but I think they should expand a little bit. Reconsider what is okay and not okay. But I don't know. That's all I gotta say. But yeah, go watch, what was it? Watchmen. Go watch that movie. It's pretty good. But we're at the end right now. I'm actually recording this pretty late, but yeah. Hope you guys like this video. Hope you guys like that I'm showing you comics. If you guys want to see it, hit the like. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time.